Do it. You scrolled on this video to do it. Alright, so boom, wagwan, bruv. Welcome back to another daily dose of edutainment. How are y'all doing today? Hopefully you're doing more, saying less, and keeping that same energy, no cap. So, when it comes to quitting weed, there are three major factors. First of all, it is your decision. Like, why is it that you want to quit weed? If you fail to quit weed within the first 2 or 3 days or so, it's usually because your decision isn't really pertinent to yourself. It's not very personal, right? You may say, I want to quit weed. But why? Why is it you want to quit?
Why?
I want to quit because I want to save money so that I can build an emergency fund. I want to quit so I can save money to get my own apartment. I want to quit weed so I can actually have the desire to improve my health in one way or another. I want to quit weed so that I actually have the motivation to do X, Y, Z. You make that as personal to you as possible. Don't just say, I want to quit weed. You say, I want to quit weed because of X, Y, Z reason. And have that reasoning on a sticker, on your notepad, on somewhere where you'll see it on a daily basis. You leave it in your washroom, you leave it in front of your mirror, in your room, wherever that sticker is, it's something that you will definitely see on a daily basis. So that's the first thing. Second, if you aren't able to quit weed within the first week or so, it is usually because, within the first 1 to 2 weeks, it is usually because you have an issue with detoxing, meaning that THC is still in your system. When we want to quit an addiction, there's two elements, right? First is the behavioral element, then is the neurological aspect. So detox deals specifically with the neurological aspect, meaning that your body was constantly producing cells that required and needed THC in a sense, right? Because there's a chemical imbalance and your dopamine does not really spike from regular things in life, but now it is artificially spiked by weed. So the best thing I can tell you right now is to just drink water. Drink water. Let water be your only form of liquid that you consume on a daily basis. I have entire videos on how to detox with working out, with apple cider vinegar. I'll leave that in the description and pin comment and in the cards. But essentially, you want to get THC out of your system ASAP, no rocky.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Right? The third one, of course, is your replacement. So you want to replace the activity that you were formerly doing with weed with something else that's either making you more money, making you healthier, or something to that effect. So I just wanted to let you know some things to keep in mind as you are watching Garrett's video on the reasons for why he decided to quit weed. So Stephen, Garrett, take it away, my G. Also, if you would like to send in a video talking about your experience with weed, the positives and the negatives it's brought to your life, hit me up with my email, partner@flipthescriptocs.com, in the description of this video. But without further ado, let's get into the video.
Reasons why I have stopped smoking weed, and right now I'm 10 days in, and honestly I'm already feeling the difference. I'm already enjoying the benefits, I'll say. So here's my top 5 reasons why, and I'm gonna pull up my list really quick. I know the reasons off the top of my head, but I'm gonna pull up my points on my notes so I can stay on track. So hold on. Alright, number 1, the cost and saving money. Like, okay, I'm a college student, and on top of that I work in retail, so the money that I get is hard earned. And yeah, like I had this epiphany, like literally one of the last times that I smoked. Like whenever you smoke, you're basically just blowing your money into the air and it's gone. Like you're not getting it back. Like you're gonna be high, you're gonna feel whatever you feel, you know what I'm saying, and it's gone. I'm not spending the money on anything that will last me, that will sustain me, or anything like some shoes, some clothes, putting the money in my savings. I'm just blowing it in the air, temporary satisfaction, and that's just not really okay. I really need to be saving the money that I'm making for my future, really for the present too. Like also, like I said, I'm a college student. So yeah, that's number 1, the cost and saving money. And I mean, already I've noticed I have more money during the week than I did whenever I smoked. Not just because of going out and buying the weed, but also the food that you buy afterwards, which brings me to my next point. So number 2, the munchies and food. Like, whenever you smoke, it's inevitable. Like, you're gonna get the munchies. Like, you're gonna be hungry as shit. Like, you're gonna eat everything inside. Like, you're gonna want to eat like all the bad shit that you're not supposed to be eating. Like, my room is a little fucked up. Like, ignore all this over here. Like, it needs to be cleaned up, whatever. But anyway, the munchies. Like, yeah, you're gonna eat all the bad shit like inside. Like, you're gonna want to eat McDonald's. You're gonna want to eat like, you know, fucking Wendy's like late at night. Like, not a situation like, you know, especially for me right now. Like, I'm trying to work on my fitness. That's a whole other video, a whole other topic. But like, yeah, it's not really helping me out in that journey. So yeah, and I mean, even if you're not going out and buying food necessarily, you're probably gonna blow through, you know, your groceries. You know, mix up some shit that doesn't even go together. Like, it's just not a good situation. Like, all around when it comes to food and smoking weed. Like, you know. So that's number 2. Number 3 is applying for jobs. Like, okay, like I said before, I work retail, and I mean, most retail jobs you don't need to do drug tests, you know, but I'm trying to get out of retail, honestly. Like, excuse me, I just but like, I'm trying to get out of retail. Like, I've been there for over a year now in a specific job. I've been working retail for a while, but I'm trying to get out of this job, and you know, I'm trying to move up as far as like the corporate ladder or whatever type shit. So, you know, I mean, most jobs require you to take a drug test, and I know there's things out there such as Detox and all these things that you can basically do to cheat the system, but I would rather not even put the stress on myself and take the chance. Like, honestly, I'd rather just clean my system out and be able to go and apply at any job and be able to take drug tests whenever I need to take it, and go in there and piss and then go collect my money. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, whenever stuff is like interfering with your money, you need to check it. And so I'm checking it. You know, so that's why I have stops. Also, is for the sake of getting a better job. So number 4, which kind of goes along with number 3, and number 2 and number 1, to be honest with you, is progressing in life. I don't really feel like weed necessarily has stopped me from progressing in life or really helped me back, but I feel like it hasn't helped me to accomplish anything, and it slows you down. You know, it slows me down. It really affects your memory. It affects the way you interact with people. You know, and so really to live a more healthy life and really just to progress, and you know, I just feel like it's necessary to stop smoking weed. Like, and I mean, I can't lie, there's benefits to smoking weed, and you know, medicinally, you know what I'm saying, and but I feel like for recreational purposes, you know, every day, every other day, blah blah blah, it's just not a good situation if you're trying to accomplish goals. Like, I'm trying to graduate, I'm trying to get a job that will pay good and I will be happy working. You know, I'm trying to network with people. I don't have time to be blazed and stoned and stuck, you know, just stuck for no fucking reason. And I feel like it's not really necessary anymore. Like, I felt like at one point I needed it to, not necessarily needed it, but I was dependent on it to be creative and come up with ideas and stuff. But honestly, I'm 10 days in to not smoking, and which is a really long time in compared to the way I've been smoking. It's been 10 days, and you know, I'm still coming up with creative ideas. You know, I'm still able to, you know, think outside the box, and that's just using my own brain cells, my own sober brain cells, and that's a great feeling, you know. And yeah, so that's another reason. That's number 4, and I mean, that kind of brings me to my next point. Number 5 is you know, I just missed being sober, like being completely sober, and I'm ready to continue this journey and get to the point where there's no weed in my system at all and see what I feel like, because you know, I really do miss my sober self, like as far as the way I used to feel whenever I wasn't smoking weed at all. Like, I was just all natural, you know, and yeah, like I just had a really deep thought, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I just feel like you when you're sober, you're able to accomplish more of your goals. You're able to actually put action behind your thoughts. You're actually able to, get out there and, network with people effectively and really make things happen in your life, as opposed to just smoking on your couch or whatever, or with your friends, and not actually accomplishing anything. You know what I'm saying? So that is another reason why I stopped, because I just miss the feeling of being sober. It's helping me with my memory and speaking more fluently and being more assertive, as opposed to just being so chill and letting everything go. And there's some things that that I've noticed since I haven't been smoking, is that I'm a little bit more irritable, but I feel like that's only because I'm just in that withdrawal stage right now. And but it's not bad at all. It's actually good. I don't take shit off people. I'm more just assertive, anyway. So yeah, those are my reasons why I stopped. It's not really all of the reasons, but those are my main reasons. Other than that, it's just the whole thing, the fact that it's not even legal, and I live in Texas, for those of you who will watch this and may not be here, it's not legal here at all. And like I said, I'm a college student, so if I get busted with weed or whatever like that, it's a lot that I have to lose. And a lot of the things that I've worked for thus far can pretty much just go out of the window if I get busted with weed. And I just feel like it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not worth it, actually. And another thing is, your lips, you will get dark lips, when you smoke a lot. And I noticed that my lips, they get a little bit darker. And I've noticed that since I've stopped, they're actually lightening back up, naturally. And they're just getting back to where they used to be. Also, your skin will be better. You will have less bags around your eyes. I'm getting better with that also. I feel like I have more breath, more breath, what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say here, as far as talking and running and kind of exercise, blah blah. Yeah, and so those are pretty much our reasons. And if anybody is out there considering stopping smoking weed, I would highly suggest you do that. It's worth it. You'll be fine. Just really, I would say, focus on what you have going for you at the time. Besides that, whether it be school or your job or your family or something, you need to focus on that and really just be content and be happy with that, and stop trying to find fulfillment in getting high, because it's only going to last for so long, and then you're going to really be losing it at the end of the day. The only way I feel like I'll smoke weed again, way in the future, when I'm on in life, basically retirement age, I have accomplished all my goals, I don't have things to get done during the day, I can pretty much just chill and just enjoy, the life that I made for myself. Then I feel like, I would at that point deserve to be able to smoke a weed every now and then, because I don't feel like it's necessarily bad. It's just given all the circumstances of my present situation, it's just not good for me right now. So yeah, that's why I stopped. If you're considering stopping, great for you. Actually do it. And if you have stopped, keep going. It is worth it. And yeah. So.
And as always, if you need help detoxing, quitting weed, either for a tolerance break or you just want to quit forever, again, like I always say, weed is not the issue. It is us humans that tend to abuse things, right? So if you want to quit weed for a tolerance break or forever and ever and ever, links in the description for my free mini email series that walks you through the psychology behind why it's hard to quit and the practical steps you can take to quit weed on your own without having to go to the rehab facility. Because yes, people can and do go to rehab for weed. I know it's surprising, but it is definitely true. Okay, weed is a third used substance in the world, especially in the United States, right? First is alcohol, tobacco, weed. So it is definitely a valid question about weed addiction, right? So links in the description for all of the material. God bless, much love, peace, and joy. Namaste. Always remember, if it doesn't feed you, don't water it, and too much of any good thing is good for nothing. Flip the script. I'm out.
Oh well, didn't believe in the kid, look now I'm shining. It's God's timing, I've been grinding, but these niggas jealous so they wanna get me down. Cause they don't wanna see you smile, they just wanna see you frown. They don't wanna see